Welcome to a new fragrance review. Today we're going to try Ipanema Posto Nove by Monsillage. So, in this every single video of Monsillage, I'm only having samples from them. So, here what it looks, the box, pretty much like all the other ones. Here at the back, with the same little text inside of every one of them. If you really want to read it, you should pause the video and read it. And for the sample, it's a little vial like that. It's not a spray, it's just those thing that you open it, throw half of the juice everywhere around you before you even try the fragrance, and then you can try it. So let's try the smell. So what I'm picking up the most is the note of rose on paper. There's a note of violet that is also really present. I'm having some coconut. It's there, it's present, but less than the two other floral notes. Picking up some clove also. Picking up some cedar. It smells really like a natural cedar. Like more like the leaf. I don't know if you call those things leaf in English, but those leaf of the cedar. I would say the cedar is more dominant than the clove. And it's really apparent. It's still less than the violet and the rose, but it's really apparent. That's about it. On my skin, what I'm picking up, it's a lot of rose, a lot of violet, a lot of coconut in the opening. And as it dries down, I'm starting to smell more clove that is really present, some cedar that is less present than the clove on my skin. And as it dries down, the rose and violet really stay there the whole time of the fragrance. It's really what's the basis of the fragrance. But toward the end of the life of the fragrance, I'm picking up some incense and some patchouli also. Longevity was pretty good, 7 to 12 hours. I would say it's closer to the 7 than the 12. And projection is average, a little bubble around me, people were able to smell it. For the complete note breakdown, there's only note. It's a really linear fragrance, though I was able to pick up notes more apparent in different time of the fragrance. But the note breakdown is violet, coconut, rose, clove, cedar, Brazilian rosewood, incense, patchouli, jasmine, and mandarin orange. I'm seeing a lot of people say that the coconut is really present and also the violet is really present. Personally, I would say the rose is the most present, both on paper and on the skin, though the violet is really present, but it's not the number one. This will be number 2. And before I go with the breakdown of where I would see this fragrance, personally, I would say it reminds me a lot of fragrance that revolve around rose and a lot of fragrance that revolve around violet that are not like too manly, like for example, Fahrenheit. You know, it has the same violet note, but it doesn't have like fuel, diesel kind of smell that the violet has. It's really more of a hommage à l'homme de la lique type of violet. Personally, I think it's a really nice smell. It's really interesting. It says that it's for women, but definitely it's unisex. I would even say it would be more for men than for women. The rose usually it's seen as a notes for women, but it reminds me a little bit stuff like Toy Boy with the way the rose is shown, and it reminds me, as I said already, Hommage à l'homme, which are both men's fragrance. Feels a mix of those two somehow, not like if you would layer it, but somehow a mix of those two, at least in the inspiration. Now where I would see this fragrance, personally, with all its floral aspect, I would see it as a really elegant fragrance, maybe something more in summer. I would think it would be a good business fragrance, something that you wear with a suit or business casual maybe, or maybe even higher than this, black tie, something like that. It looks nice. Doesn't feel like necessarily formal, but it feels elegant. As a dating scent, I don't think it would be so good, but it smells nice and it could do the job, but I don't think it will fit in that category. In the summer winter spectrum, I would say it will be pretty much in between, though it might be a bit better for summer. Projection is average, so in summer it might be a bit crazy, the projection, but not too crazy, just a bit crazy. And in winter, I think it will not quite cut through the cold, but if it's windy, people could get a whiff out of fragrance if you go outside. So it would work for both. Wouldn't be good for both. It will be better in transitional season. And as an everyday scent, it's not part of that category of everyday scent, but it could do a good job. It smells clean. It doesn't smell soap, but it smells clean, probably because of the type of flower that is used. Maybe the coconut, also the spice, maybe some other aroma chemical, but it smells clean, it smells fresh. So it would not fully be that category of fragrance, but it will work well as an everyday fragrance, especially that it lasts the whole day or almost the whole day, and projection is good. So it would be doing a good job as an everyday scent, even though I wouldn't put it specifically in that category. It would be more of a business scent that you would use kind of an everyday kind of scent, something like that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If it's the case, well, like and share. And if you tried one of the fragrance from the brand, tell me what you think about them. So thanks for watching. See you soon.